Before you place your next trade, before you chase another signal, before you blame the market for your losses, ask yourself this: what part of me is the market trying to show me today? Because the truth is, the market is not your enemy, it is a mirror, and it's reflecting back everything you haven't dealt with yet. Every time you feel fear when the candle turns red, every time you feel greed when it breaks a high, every time you overtrade, revenge trade, or doubt yourself, it's not the market that's doing it, it's you, and the market is simply holding up a mirror. I've seen traders spend years searching for strategies, but never spend a moment looking inward. They change brokers, change indicators, change time frames, but they never change themselves. And so their results never change either. I scalped the 5-minute chart. Some say it's chaos, but to me it's silence. In those 5-minute candles, I see myself, my hesitation, my ego, my need to be right. I remember a trade, EUR per USD, mid-London session. Everything lined up, but I hesitated. Why? Not because of the setup, but because I was afraid to lose. The chart was clean, but my mind was noisy. That loss didn't teach me a lesson about the market. It taught me a lesson about attachment. Every loss is a whisper. Every blown account is a warning. Every emotional trade is a message left unopened. The problem is, most traders run from that pain, but I don't. I sit with it, like a monk in meditation, like a samurai sharpening his blade in silence. The losses showed me my impatience. The wins showed me my arrogance. And I learned to treat both imposters the same. You cannot control the market, you never could, but you can control yourself. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about showing up when it's hard, about not pressing the button just because it feels good, about walking away when it's time. That's what most traders don't understand. They want freedom, but they're not willing to be enslaved to structure. Ironically, it's the trader with the most self-control who experiences the most freedom. Before you master a chart, master your breath. Before you scale up risk, scale up patience. Before you seek gains, seek stillness. I wake up at 4 a.m., not to trade, to observe, to prepare the mind before preparing the chart. A weak mind brings chaos to a clean system, but a calm mind brings clarity to any market. The market will always do what it wants, but your response, that is your art, that is your power. When your mind is restless, the market seems wild. When you're distracted, the chart looks unclear. But is the chart really messy, or is your attention fractured? I used to load 5 indicators, stare at 10 pairs, force setups where none existed. I thought I was hunting opportunity, but I was just running from boredom, running from myself, until I realized the more noise in me, the more noise I saw. The market didn't change. I did. The market rewards the patient, not the busy. There are days I don't trade at all, and those are some of my best trades. Because waiting is trading. Watching is trading. Resisting temptation is trading. Your edge does not lie in constant action. It lies in disciplined stillness, like a tiger, not pouncing every second, but observing, waiting for precision. Most traders lose not because they lack skill, but because they cannot wait. Emotions are like a GPS with the settings set to self-destruction. You follow fear, you find loss. You follow greed, you find over-leveraging. You follow hope, and you hold losing trades too long. Every blown account began with one tiny emotion, left unexamined. Every margin call started in the mind. Until you reprogram the emotional GPS, you will keep driving into the same ditch. So I stopped asking, what's the market doing? And I started asking, what am I feeling? And is it blinding me? How you manage risk is how you view yourself. If you respect risk, you respect your future. If you gamble with your account, you gamble with your identity. There was a time I risked half my account on one setup. Why? Because I was desperate to prove something, not to the market, to myself. It wasn't a bad strategy. It was a broken trader. Your lot size exposes your inner state. Your stop loss shows your self-respect. Most traders hate rules, they want freedom. But they don't understand discipline is the door to freedom. I wake up, I trade one session, one setup, one time frame. I don't deviate, I don't chase. Because true power comes from doing what you said you'd do, especially when you no longer feel like doing it. My trading plan is not a cage. It is my sword. You think you want profits, but what you really want is peace. I've made trades with perfect execution, perfect entry, perfect exit, and still felt empty. Because trading is not just about wins. It's about who you become while you wait, who you are when things don't go your way, what you do when you lose, and how you carry yourself when you win. The pips are not the prize. The person you become is. The market will always be unpredictable, but the one thing that must never be is you. When your self-awareness is sharp, your reactions are slow, your vision becomes clear, and your peace becomes unshakable. You can lose a trade, but not yourself. So close the extra tabs, silence the inner noise, forget the perfect strategy, and look in the mirror. Because the market isn't testing your skills, it's testing your character. And until you pass that test, the market will keep showing you who you really are. There are two traders in you, the one who wants to get rich fast and the one who wants to master the craft. Only one of them survives. Only one of them finds peace. Which one are you feeding? So when you open your charts today, don't just look for setups. Look for yourself. Ask, am I trading from fear or from truth? Am I reacting or am I responding? Is this signal real or is my impatience pretending to be one? The market is a mirror. You want to win? Then fix the reflection, not with more indicators, but with more introspection, not with more noise, but with more stillness. The market is not chaos. You are. Silence the self, and the chart reveals everything. I am the monk of the markets, and this is Pips and Purpose. Subscribe to join the Pips and Purpose tribe. Like if this video spoke to your inner trader. Comment below, what weakness did the market show you this week?